has come. Today is your day to soar. Prepare your heart and raise your voice. What are you waiting for? The old has gone, the new has come. Yes, we are born anew. The love and wealth he had restored cleanses the soul the more.
When someone is hurt and they have not healed, and then they move on, I think that the feeling could have been, I've landed somewhere. The second could be, you know what, she's beautiful, and you are like, you feel better.
Yeah.
You know what
I get you.
like,
I get you. Yeah, I get you.
Better. So it's not like, I don't think rebound is always intentional. It might be just the feeling of, I need to move forward.
Yeah.
And for you, I think the danger becomes that you're a force. You want to win. You want to keep things going.
Yeah. Man, I fought for my marriage.
Okay.
Day and night.
Right.
Bro, I fought. I didn't just let go. I didn't just give up.
Okay.
I didn't just say, oh, you did this or whatever, or I did this or whatever. Man, I fought. Why? Because I believe that woman deserved the best.
Okay.
And not from everybody else, from me. Honestly, that's what I believed. And I fought. I fought, man. I don't lie to you. If I say, I don't get energy, I fought.
Yeah.
I fought to try to make it work. But at the end of the day, I cannot hold on to that fact that, okay, because you are. But now that we have got a child together, and she's still the mother of my child.
Yeah.
Man, that's why you see what you said, that let's say when the things are going, let's say when they take the things on the separation and whatnot, I don't sit back and cry and say, oh, I lost this or whatever. I sit back and feel like, well, at least if that gives you satisfaction, at least we walked the journey together. When you gave me 3,000 rand, and probably right now you're walking away with 100,000 rand couch or something like that. Not to evaluate like anything or whatever, but I feel like even the well-being of the child, even whatever. Man, I would say, like, I know her. Let me be honest. I know her, especially me. I got two baby mamas now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to your favorite podcast, the Love, Life, and God podcast, where we talk about all things love, all things life. But we know who the creator is, God. So we always put God first in everything that we do and that we talk about on this podcast. And I want to encourage you to continue subscribing to this podcast. 60% of our viewers are the only subscribers, but 40% people who come and view our podcast, you have not yet subscribed. So I want to encourage you to subscribe, click the notification button so that you know whenever we post Love, Life, and God conversation. So I'm so excited today. I have a brother in the studio. And a visitor in the studio, and I'm so excited that we are having this conversation. And I know that these kind of conversations are some of the conversations that you always anticipate us to have on the podcast. So I want to welcome a brother that I have known for quite some time. But we have not met. This is the time that we actually are meeting for the first time after probably 3 years of talking. 4 years.
Yeah.
Yes. VK Lionheart. How are you?
Up? I'm all right. How's it going?
Good to see you.
Finally.
Finally. Yeah. And you're not alone. You brought us Ziya.
Yeah.
Hi.
Magati.
Right. I'm well.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
What's your ball?
Are you in football? Are you enjoying
Terrible.
Zimbabwe?
Zim is my home now.
Zim is your home now.
Zim is my home.
What has been the highlight? What did you enjoy the most?
I've enjoyed the villages the most. We just came back from the villages today and we are tired, but it was nice.
It was nice.
The culture, the food,
Yeah.
the people, they are so welcoming and loving and warm-hearted.
Wow.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I don't want to lie. I enjoyed the villages the most.
Wow. So is this the Zimbabwe that they talk about in South Africa?
I don't think so.
It's different.
I haven't seen the Zimbabweans that they portrayed in South Africa. I've seen the Zimbabwe that is the Zimbabwe, or maybe I've seen the Zimbabwe that I wanna see.
So tell me something, Ziya. With what is happening in South Africa right now, there's operations against foreigners. They want foreigners to be back home. What are your feelings about the whole thing?
For me, I believe that people have different opinions, right? For me, being here in Zim, of course, it proves that I've got nothing on them, on the people that are there, the foreigners that are in South Africa.
Yeah.
I believe that people from Zim, they are hard workers.
Okay.
And maybe they went to South Africa to look for better opportunities that they couldn't find here, right? So for me, I've got nothing against them.
Yeah.
I just see people that are like us,
Yeah.
that are looking for a way
Yeah.
to provide for their families and a way to live. So
That's amazing. We also don't have a problem with you being here. We love you here.
my tabas.
And we love more South Africans anyway to
visit,
to come.
Yeah.
Opportunities, being there, we would bring many of you here.
Yeah, true.
So, Vicky, how's been the journey? One of the things that made me connect with you is one of the times you were preaching and you were talking about how you were part of the church in Marondera and how your faith grew from then. What has changed now, if there's any change, and how has been your Christian journey?
I think my Christian journey has been a ride, man.
Yeah.
Like the Shona saying goes, yeah. I don't know who said that.
Yeah.
I don't know why they say that, but it has been a ride. But one thing about me, I would say from that time, the time that I was saying that, so I'm a guy who grew up in church, okay? My mom is right now she was actually going through pastoral school. She just recently graduated.
Wow.
And she's a woman of God.
Yeah.
And she's the one that brought us up in the word. There's a word that she always said I think it was David who said, your word is in my heart so that I cannot sin against you. So she rooted us in that growing up.
Yeah.
So now, as I grew up in the church in Marondera, I think the pastor there made a big impact in my life, because when I was grade 7, he told me that you're going to be a very influential person. You're going to make a lot of money and you're going to be a leader, And it stayed with me. And church is that place that when everybody saw an evil side of me or the mistakes that I made, that church would just accept me for who I am. So I did not grow up in a judgmental church. I did not grow up in a, because I was a very mischievous boy growing up. Even right now I give Zimbabweans a headache. Like if you see people talking on social media, probably they're mostly talking about me. So I've just been that guy. But I grew up in an environment where I believe church is not really the building or whatever, but it's the people in it, and it's how they accept each other and how they look at each other through mistakes and whatever, and pick each other up. So from that time till to date, with her, I was very happy when I saw, I think, okay, not to say anything bad, but of all the women that I've come across in my life.
Yeah.
She's the one that I saw with the Bible for the first time in my life.
Oh.
You know, yeah. Like meeting up with someone with a Bible of her own. Like, oh, she's got a Bible. She goes,
owns the Bible.
Yeah, who owns the Bible? You know, something that I haven't seen in this generation, honestly. So I'm still that same guy.
Yeah.
You know, I love God even more right now because of what I've gone through, and He has always been faithful through the journey.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still the same guy, man. I love God. And like what Paul says, to live is Christ, to die is gain.
Yeah.
So I think I live by that mantra. To live is Christ, to die is gain. So yeah, I'm 100% there. I might have my shortcomings, but I'm that guy.
And just to also carry on, when I started seeing you and I started following you,
Yeah.
I was just coming from divorce. And that was that time of my life where I could not believe in marriage, where I was thinking maybe I should just
forget it,
be poor, and then looking at your journey, and where you would post with your family, and how you looked like how you loved your family, and how then you as also, because that time, that's when you also started doing motivational speaking, and you're going to schools, to universities, to communities, and then that's when you started having a following, and I believe that people who look and looked up to you then. Yet two things that they loved about you. That's the bulldog tenacity when it comes to the approach of life and business. And then personally, I also think that there's a lot that you did in terms of making me believe in marriage again. And I think for all of us then to see, looking like you have failed in that. And are you guys married? Can I call you married?
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah.
All right. What do you call boyfriend, girlfriend?
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
All
She's
right.
my girlfriend.
All right. So for me to see you losing that,
Yeah.
what do you think how does it impact the people that are your mentees, the people that follow you, and the people that look up to you?
Okay. So I would say, if you look at some of the greatest teachings in the Bible, right? For example, the lesson of who's that little guy, Zacchaeus, right? The tax collector. When Jesus visited his house and he ate with him and whatnot. Even the lady at the well. Whom he said you don't have 5 husbands, whatever. You don't have one husband, you actually have 5 and all that. I think in everything that I've gone through in my life, I'm a collection of, a product of failure. That's what I think. For me to be the best business mentor, I don't know, man. It's not like it's something that I wanted it to be. So that I liked it to be. But sometimes, talk is cheap. And probably the best way to really show people what really life is through an example. And I don't know why God would pick a person like me, to make me go through all that, because it's painful, man. I don't want to lie to you. It is painful to lose a family. It's very painful. I'm a family man. I don't act like I'm one. I love family. That's why even right now, when I have this, she's with me. Like most of the times. I came here, I showed up with her. Everywhere that I go, I show up with her because I'm that man who loves to love and love to be loved. I'm just that guy, So I believe that whatever I've gone through, so for example, you ask what impact does it have on my followers? Obviously, there is a negative impact. We don't lie. Some people are like, I was fighting for my marriage because of this guy. Every day I was waking up to have hope because of this guy. But right now there's no reason to. If VK can fail, then what about me? But what I would have to say, what I would say is, right now to anybody who's watching, what I would say is, sometimes the best products are what are made from looking rather than experiencing. People like me experience stuff, and we can get through it.
Yeah.
Other people cannot go what I go through,
yeah.
you know. But sometimes whoever is watching can actually make a perfect something out of my goodwill and my bad will, you know. And secondly, man, I don't want to lie to you. For me, what I believe is I can fail today,
Yeah.
but I'll never give anyone the satisfaction of seeing me quit. Never.
Yeah.
In whatever I do. So if people are going to take a lesson out of this, it's a lesson of not giving up on love, no matter the odds.
Okay.
Just like I don't give up on business. I'm not saying move from one person to another, move from one. I hate that. I don't want that. You know, it's hard to start a relationship. I mean, look at some of the things we fight about right now. You know, we're like, oh my God. You know, because you're like, oh. Because right now you're starting to fight up because you're starting to know the person, starting to understand the person. It's a journey, man.
Yeah.
And to lose that after 3-4 years, it's not a game. It's hard. But at the end of the day, man, we fell. They say that the bulb was made 1,000th time. I'm not saying I'll have 1,000 relationships, but I mean it was called a bulb at the end of the day because somebody didn't give up. Yeah. So for me, I'd like to believe this is my last bus stop, you know. And I'll always be optimistic, always be pessimistic, always hope for the best, that she's the one. And I was telling her the other day that, you know what, with what I've gone through, man, if whatever, I gotta fight to make this work, you know, because there's no more after this, you get. So I believe it impacts people negatively, but also if I keep pushing and show them that at the end of the day it's possible, because right now it's up to me. You know, time is the judge of it all. You know, we can have this podcast today, 1 week down the line, you see another controversy. Oh, weekends, yeah, blah, 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 you know. Or me and her can stand and fight and say there are people who believe. Let's show them that the first might not work, the second might not work, but well, 3 is a lucky number. You know, Jesus rose on the third day. Jesus rose on the third day, so yeah, probably this is the we're rising now, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's powerful. When you say, you know, you can fail, but you also don't let it you know, make you a failure.
Yes.
You sometimes, you know, learn from your failures and become strong. But you know, I hope this works. I pray this works.
So, I must pray for
yeah, because you know, you are a firm believer of what you do.
Yes.
When now we see, you know, those videos you know, resurfacing, I want to believe that whatever that was happening there, you meant it.
Yes.
And just getting to, I think, what you said, and you said you're a family man, and I think it has to actually you lose family.
Yeah, it hurts.
I wouldn't want to delve into really what happened, but my question is, wakatadzirwa kana kuti wakatadza?
Why did you answer speak that in short now? Of all the questions, that one had to come in shorter. Yeah, that was a sharp one.
Did you mess up or someone messed up?
Okay. So
no details.
Yeah. I'm not gonna give any details.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the umbrella word is okay. Before I go further, let me say this, man.
Yeah.
One thing is I might have lost my family.
Yeah.
But I'll still protect my family. Yeah. Even though I lost it. You know. Okay. Yeah, I'll still do. You know, until the end of time.
All right.
Yeah, I'll never. You know, at the end of that's why sometimes I choose to keep quiet because silence can never be misquoted. You know, if I speak like this, people can misquote. So that question is a very good question. I don't want to lie.
Yes.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, I feel like any answer, you know, pro or against, might hurt the people that I once loved. Yeah. So I think that one I'll just say I plead the fifth.
Okay. But obviously, from what you're saying, you were hurt.
Very.
You were hurt. As a family man, no matter what happened, and someone who was committed to the family. And my question is that, is she not a rebound?
Her.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's a good question. Firstly, she's not. Okay, she's not. I think on Sparks podcast, there's actually some details that I left out, about how we met and all that.
Right.
But it's something that we'll talk probably as the interview goes.
Okay.
People like me, man.
Yeah.
The thing is, life can never happen to me accidentally.
All right.
I'm a winner because everything is intentional and deliberate.
Okay.
When everybody's playing checkers, I play chess. So I see things forthcoming before they happen. That's how I win in this game. Okay. I'm 3 moves ahead. I'm 5 moves ahead. So I could never think short-sighted to take a beautiful goal like this and make a rebound of my failures.
What the reason why I'm saying that is you are coming from where you call home.
Yes.
I'm thinking it in 2 senses.
Okay.
The first sense is that when someone is hurt and they have not healed, and then they move on.
Yeah.
I think that the feeling could have been, I've landed somewhere. The second could be, you know what? She's beautiful, and you are like. You feel better.
Yeah.
You know what
I get
mean?
you.
Like
I get you. Yeah, I get
feel
you.
better. So it's not like, I don't think rebound is always intentional. It might be just the feeling of I need to move forward.
Yeah.
And for you, I think the danger becomes that you're a force. You want to win. You want to keep things.
If you look at her, right?
Yes.
The way she looks, obviously, bruh, she makes me feel better,
Yes.
being with her.
All right.
Let's say, for example, as a rebound, if she was, right? That's a fact. You feel better because you've got something going, you've got whatever, right? But I feel like as 2 people, we actually sat down and spoke about it. I think we're actually speaking about it today. And we had that conversation that, she had gone through some stuff. I had gone through some stuff.
Okay.
This is what I believe. 2 broken hearts can come together and make something beautiful or break each other beyond repair.
All right.
Yeah.
That's deep.
And only time can tell.
All right.
You see?
Yeah.
So I believe we are 2 people that came together with though she had healed better than I had. I don't want to lie to you. Let's be honest.
Ziya.
She should speak for
Ziya,
herself.
I didn't quite know you. But I just saw the previous podcast clips.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, okay, let me just. So when you then texted me, then I was like, let me just look further. And I also then realized that, there's some kind of situation that we're in. I'm only saying this because you also said we are 2 broken hearts. You are also coming from somewhere. Is he not a rebound?
What if that person was a rebound?
Then doesn't exonerate him. He could have been a rebound. Also, that could have been a rebound.
You just told us now that you can have a rebound without knowing that it's a rebound.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking about it. What if that was a rebound? Because before that, I came out of a 5-year relationship and then I just jumped into that one.
Okay.
Didn't work out. It only lasted for a month. And then people were saying that he was a rebound, blah, blah, blah.
I think that one is actually a rebound.
I also think so now.
I'm very, after you say that.
So you think...
Yeah, after he said that you can have a rebound without knowing that it's a rebound.
So what if you don't know if I'm a rebound?
Did you healed?
I've healed.
I know she did. Trust me, she did.
Did.
I know. I was the one.
So he said you have healed better than him.
I've healed.
So he's acknowledging
I'm the problem.
that
man.
he's sick.
I'm telling you, and she knows.
How are you taking care of?
I'm helping him get better. Hey?
Nursing.
Get better.
Get better.
I'm
So you
telling you.
decide, you had to decide to say something. I stopped you. Are you okay?
He's saying it better. I'm done.
Better.
And I don't want to dig myself more. But yeah, I've been a mess, bro.
Yeah.
And she's been, because even, baby, you remember the time that, we now wanted to commit to something.
Yeah.
We sat down and I told you that, sometimes if you're not healed, you bleed on the people that did not hurt you,
Yeah.
So I told you that I sat down with her. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Honestly, because should I really say it that, like the cards were open on okay.
The cards were open.
Okay, so we sat down and I told her that, you know what, I want to do this. I'm happy to do this. I love you as a person. I love your personality. I love the person you are. She makes me very happy, man. But I still have got a lot of things that I'm dealing with personally. I still have got a lot of, and she still sees those effects even till today.
Yeah.
There are some things that I react to because of previous experiences. It's like a post-traumatic experience.
Yeah. Trauma.
Yeah. So it's like some of these things I'm like, hey, and then she's like, no, calm down. It's not, you get it. So yeah, I think I'm still, but I'm getting there.
And have you gone for therapy?
No.
But then you're planning to, baby.
We are planning.
Yeah. Because
true.
I'm saying this because I understand how being strong is, how being strong-willed is, and how myself as a pastor, I knew how divorce would affect me, how we had young couples who believed in marriage in church. We had young people who were excited about everything. And then I had to be strong for them. And you then realize, that you can go on because you really want to push even beyond limits. But the more you do it, the more it's hurting you.
Yeah, the more you
and
break.
the more you do it, the more you don't realize. But just one day, then when you break, and sometimes it also happens not on a podcast, doesn't happen on social media. It'll happen when you are alone. And then I never believed in therapy. I thought, it's a white people thing.
I used to be there
depression.
before.
I didn't believe in it. But then I'd also to go for therapy, and I think that's where I also got
help.
A lot of help. But tell me, VK, there's a clip that I saw when you said, and this is in relationship with your previous family, and you said, I had nothing. When you were talking about, you gave me this money to do this and I had nothing. And then there was, the usual quotes when someone is with you when you have nothing. And please be with them when you also have something. Do you think this has an effect on relationships, in the sense that when someone loves me as I am and I have nothing and probably they have something, should I then hold on because of that?
So can you repeat that question?
Did you understand it?
I understood it. Can I
Yeah.
explain for you?
Yeah.
He's asking, Ndukbana, let's say if I have something and you've got nothing, and then I help you get to the top or whatever, right? Should you hold on to the relationship because of that?
Oh.
If it's not working out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. All right. He's firing good questions, this guy is sus. All right. So what I feel is, from where I stand, right?
Yeah.
I'm a perfect example of what that is. Okay. Because I did not hold on to that fact, But let me be honest.
Yeah.
I fought.
Okay.
I think this is something that I've never said before. Man, I fought for my marriage.
Okay.
Day and night.
All right.
Bro, I fought. I didn't just let go. I didn't just give up.
Okay.
I didn't just say, oh, you did this or whatever, or I did this or whatever. Man, I fought. Why? Because I believe that that woman deserved the best. And not from everybody else, from me. Honestly. That's what I believed. And I fought. I fought, man. I don't lie to you. If I say, I fought.
Yeah.
I fought to try to make it work. But at the end of the day, I cannot hold on to that fact that, okay, because you are. But now that we have got a child together, and she's still the mother of my child.
Yeah.
Man, that's why you see what you said, that let's say when the things are going, let's say when they take the things on the separation and whatnot, I don't sit back and cry and say, oh, I lost this or whatever. I sit back and feel like, well, at least if that gives you satisfaction, at least we walked the journey together.
Yeah.
When you gave me 3,000 rand,
Yeah.
and probably right now you're walking away with a 100,000 rand couch or something like that. Not to evaluate anything or whatever, but
Yeah.
I feel like even the well-being of the child, even whatever. Man, I would say, like, I know her. Let me be honest. I know her, especially me. I got two baby mamas now. So I know her, like what she speaks about them when it comes to the kids and whatnot. Like the money and like we just discussed. Like when she's just that person who's a lover of everything that comes with me. As a package. So I know if let's say she gets in trouble or she needs help or whatever, man, most definitely I'll show up.
Yeah.
We will show up as a unit.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
Let me say we will show up. There's no way she's going to get in a ditch or whatever and drown when we are there. It's impossible because it's someone that I shared a life with, someone that I cared for. So at the end of the day, the return on investment might not come now. Well, she had at times, honestly. Let's not lie. Right? Like, the vacations or whatever. At the end of the day, I managed to do a little that I could. But, we'll always be there in this life, until the next. Yeah.
All right. Ziya, what you wanted?
No.
All right.
It's
Okay. So I wanted to say, in all this that is happening, what are your personal feelings? Do you have any fears being with a guy who has 2 baby mamas? Because obviously people talk about this. It's not me who's asking this question. Probably it's there on social media somewhere. You
Millions
guys
of
look
people,
and read
bro.
the comments. What are your feelings? You've got no feelings.
those babies. Have you seen those babies? Those
Yeah.
babies are cute. Eh?
No. The problem is not the babies.
Oh, what's
The
the problem?
babies have to be cute. Babies are a blessing from God
Yeah, I love
anyway.
the babies.
You love the babies.
So that's why I don't have a problem. Because I love the babies. I love his babies.
You love his babies.
Yeah. I
Okay.
love his kids though.
All right. When are you
They're
guys
like my
getting
kids.
married?
Huh?
When are you guys getting married?
She likes surprises. So I'm gonna surprise her. I think that would be the biggest surprise ever. So that one, it's something I want to say. I'll surprise her. She likes surprises. Yeah. And right now,
I think marriage is something that people plan.
right?
I think engagements then are surprises, but marriage.
Oh yeah.
how-
Engagement. Yeah. Because after
Yeah.
engagement, then if she accepts, then we plan about marriage. Yeah. So right now, if we start planning
But
about
the main
marriage,
marriage is the engagement.
yeah, that's the first. Because she might say, I don't, Probably she's going to
You'll
think
never
about
know.
those 2 baby mamas. And she's going to hell no.
I'm gonna be a baby mama too.
Mama three.
So she.
Mama three loading.
Baby mama 3. Yo.
So tell me then.
But then I wouldn't mind, hey? Because there's nothing wrong about being a baby mama for someone who loves his kids and for someone who takes care of his kids like this guy. let's say if I become a baby mama for
I don't-
another person,
I don't.
and that
I don't
person
like
runs
his
away.
gestures right now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
His gestures. When you are saying that, you should be like, oh, this is, and they should give you assurance. No, that's not gonna happen.
No,
It's
she
not
knows,
gonna happen.
man. She knows.
I know.
I told her, man. I told her that, you know what, if your love finishes, man, I will support you. I'll Bluetooth you, man. Because, man, honestly, I just can't, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I just can't. For me, I so believe in what we have, and I think after being in a, you know, in a tussle in my whole life, you know, sometimes, you know how God does things, man. Like sometimes when you see something, you know, you're like, oh, you know, because not only the you know, beauty will fade, you know, but personality will last forever. And honestly, I have had a sort of like a train or a system, a sequence when it comes to my relationships of, oh, this and this and this and that. And when that's why it made me easy to really like trust her. Because what I did is a big risk, man. It's a big move. You know, after this, and then boom, public. Whew, you know, man, you gotta have seen something that's a rare gem, and you're like, I wanna protect this. So that's honestly, I had to take the dogs away. You know, I had to show them the king of the jungle is in the house. So at the end of the day, cheers. Yes, baby. I mean, this one is.
So, Ziya, in all these, what do you think that people misunderstand about you?
Okay, people misunderstand the fact that I look like this. Just because I look like this, they think I'm a gold digger.
Okay.
They say that says, don't judge a book by its cover. Just because I look pretty, or just because of what people say about me on the socials, people shouldn't think that I'm a gold digger. I don't date for money. I don't date just because you have this and that and that and that.
Okay.
Remember when we met, baby?
Yeah,
you weren't driving a Mustang. Where we met at Sportson.
Yeah, in another car.
We didn't meet at Gucci. We didn't meet at Louis Vuitton.
I was at
we didn't meet at.
man, buying.
You were at Sportson buying.
Bro.
You see, that's where we met. And
was this when you were still married?
Good. That's one part. Good, baby. I think this one must say it.
Because I think the Mustang
This
came.
No. The Mustang was there.
The Mustang was there.
It was there, but I wasn't driving
you
it that day.
You were driving Masha's car.
I was driving,
Victor's car.
Mercedes, my little brother's Mercedes. When I took them home.
All right. So she's the one responding to this question.
Okay.
Yes.
Which one?
Did you meet him while he was married?
Should I be honest?
Let's be honest, because
You're talking to a pastor.
At Sparks podcast, I felt like I didn't explain it enough because people think, I think
No.
Yeah. No.
She's the one doing the
She
speaking.
should.
We met, right? We met at Sportson. I was with my sister that day. We were looking for a few stuff to wear because her friend was hosting Tulipi, blah, 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 blah. So we met and he came to me. He was like, hi, how are you? I was like, hi, I'm good, thanks, how are you? He was like, I'm good too. I thought he was Nigerian.
Okay.
So I was like to my sister, you know what? This guy is making me nervous. Why is he next to me? But then he was looking like you know.
This is that guy.
My sister was like, Ziya, there's one thing you can never find is Nigerians at Zevenwag more. Nigerians maybe at Sportson, Zevenwag, you know. So he's definitely from somewhere else. I thought he was from America.
Okay.
Accent.
All right.
I thought you were from USA, baby. And then he was like, hi, you didn't tell me your name.
I didn't. I didn't.
He hid his name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
And I gave
He took my number. He texted me using his friend's phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
They took us home, right?
Okay.
But then, on the car, they were busy. Me, I was quiet. They were having a convo with my sister. Tinowina, this, Tinowina that. Okay. Then, the following day, he asked, if can we go hang out or go on a date or whatever. That time, I was still in a relationship, but then I was in the process of breaking up with my ex-boyfriend, right? I did tell you.
Yeah,
I was heartbroken to a point where almost the half of our conversation that day, it was all about that guy. Right, baby?
I remember.
It was only about that guy. I was telling him ABC, this guy did ABC, this guy was like this. You know, for me, I never thought that we would date. I never thought that we would be here today. Because for me, I was like, I've never dated someone from outside.
Yeah, it wasn't something formal. Yeah, we were just like two people talking, you know.
And then now, he came to fetch me with a Mustang, right?
All right.
And then he asked me to go out with him, to go on a date. And I was like, I know, I can't. We can just drive around. We drove around. He took me to the car wash. From the car wash, hey, on the road. Beep, 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 beep. The Zimbabweans in Cape Town. Towina. Yeah. And then I was like, who are you? Because I don't know him. I didn't know him that time.
Okay.
I was like, who are you? Why is everyone trying to stop you? And he told me about the previous wife.
Okay.
And we had a convo that day.
Yeah.
A very deep convo. You were like, you want to fight for it. You want to fight for your marriage. And I was like, you should fight.
Yeah, actually, it was funny enough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him to fight for it.
Okay.
And then, by the time I got home, my sister already searched Towina.
She had seen already on
socials.
Videos
You see, my sister is a very smart person. She knew that there was them, the way they were talking, and she searched the name Towina. Because we have a salon at home, right? For a salon, it's like a brand. And the way they were talking about Towina, it's like they were talking about a brand. The way they were so confident in all that. We were asking them, how do you guys make money? You know, as we ask a lot of questions. Yeah. And then my sister searched Towina. My sister was like, Ziya, there's something you need to see.
Right.
So it's a funny story, man. And when I hear people say homebreaker, like, hey, people don't know what they talk about.
All right. Time moves.
Yeah, time moves, man.
Time moves.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy that we have had this conversation. Are you happy, Ziya?
I'm happy.
I'm happy. What are your last shots? What do you want to say to viewers, your followers?
To my viewers, I want to say, my tabas. Magadi, viewers.
Yes. That's what you should have said when we started.
Yeah, but then it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, Magadi.
Yeah.
You've got a beautiful country. To my Zim viewers.
Yeah.
You've got a beautiful country. Smart people. You know. I mean, it's been nice. Right. Zim's nice.
All right.
We're just getting started. We're going to Vic Falls next weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
She's really gonna see Zim.
To wrap it up, I just want to say that it's not gonna end in tears.
All right.
I like that.
It doesn't have to.
Yeah, true.
It's not gonna end in tears. No weapon formed against us shall prosper.
Yeah.
Whatever people say about us on socials, or whatever people wish for us, that is against the word of God. It shall never prosper.
Yeah, amen.
Are you? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the last one. I love it that you believe that God is in it. I'm a pastor, and I am a firm believer of the Word of God, and especially where we both want the blessing of God, and we want God to bless our union. Are you guys clean?
Clean as in.
Clean as in no sex before marriage.
Yeah, very clean.
Because sex before marriage is a sin.
You sin by thinking, right? You
Yeah.
sin by doing.
Yes.
You sin by talking.
Yes.
You sin by doing a lot of things, right?
Yes.
In front of God, the sin is the same.
It's the same.
Right?
Yeah. It's the
So,
same. If you look at a woman lustfully, you've slept
yes,
with her.
you've sinned.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we pray for
Yeah.
our sins, right?
Yeah.
And we ask God to forgive us for
Yes.
sinning every day, because you never know. You look at someone, you think of something, you think of killing something, and then you've already sinned,
Yeah.
right?
So
don't
do you
have
wake
an
up
answer.
tomorrow looking again so that you repent again?
But eyes, eye thief, right, baby? Same as ears.
Yes.
It's like you can see something that you didn't want to see, and by seeing it, you've already sinned.
Yeah.
You just need to pray.
So what's your parting shots?
Me, I'm just happy that we managed to air out some of the things that, probably might have been left in translation, or, I was happy with the questions that were asked here, mature questions and, mature conversations, it's something that if someone who's watching can really, man, it's a big life lesson.
Yeah.
Even I was learning from what you were saying. A lot of that, I think you heard when you spoke about Rebound, how you explained it.
Yeah.
It's actually both of us were like, oh, so probably, that's what that means, So we're learning also, and, we're talking, and, I'm happy. And the only thing that I just want to say to everybody who's watching is, just never give up, man. Never quit on anything. We might be heartbroken today, but you never know what tomorrow holds.
Yeah.
And sometimes the most beautiful things come after bad experiences.
Yeah.
So be it in business, whatever you're doing today, we're talking much about love. We're two people and God. We're two people that have gone through a lot, man. But at the end of the day, we are holding each other's hand and, bracing against every negative force out there. And, like what you said, at the end of the day, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And also no tongue that rises up to the court shall prevail. I believe that's what the full word says. So, yeah, we'll soldier on, man. We'll be of good courage and also be of good courage. And, do not let this book of the Lord depart from your mouth. I think that's the best way. Right? Yeah. And until next time, probably, when they see you at our wedding.
All right. And that's amazing. So guys, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you, brother, for reaching out. And thank for also entrusting, me with this conversation.
Yeah.
It's also very very, very important. I hope your thought process was like, I think this is going to be a different conversation.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I hope it was for you guys. It was for all of our viewers, and I hope that we're objective. I think one of the things I think that I would tell you is that people will judge, and people will say whatever. And people don't know, what's in the background. There's a statement that munhu wese anoziva zviri kunze kwako. Hapana anoziva zviri mukati mako kunze kwako.
True.
Waribata bai.
True. My one.
Yeah, I'm saying everyone knows what is outside of you. No one knows what is inside of you besides you.
Yeah.
True.
And if you know what you're doing and you believe that you believe in God, and you are praying for God to keep this going forever, it then shall be forever, as you wish and as you pray for. So thank you, viewers, for watching. This has been the Love Life and God podcast. Do remember to subscribe. Do remember to click the notification button so that you don't miss the next episode. And I want to tell you that I listen before I judge, because I think most of the time, yet people yet sins that they can smell. So if I can smell your sin, I hate it. But for me, we as a sin that no one can smell. You know, I look like I'm the most perfect person. So everyone is going through something, and people judge. But most of the time, we judge what we know, but we don't judge what we don't know. Just like Ziya said, there are things that can happen, and sometimes people just look and no one judges them for looking. That's the same thing when the Pharisees got to Jesus. Jesus had said, if you look at a woman lustfully, you have slept with her and you have sinned. So the Pharisees took a naked woman to him. And Jesus said, if you have not sinned, stone her. The guys were so perfect, they wouldn't sleep with anyone's wife. But from the time they carried her, naked, from the sea, you wouldn't know how they were looking at her. That's the same reason why they did not stone her, because Jesus had said, if you look.
True.
Thank you for watching, and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.